I can't do anything while I'm driving. James has got a wrench, though. Have James kick his ass out.
It's all right. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Hey, everybody. What's up?
Yeah. Yay. We're live.
Yes, we are live. But it's just the two of us. Everybody else seems to want to run away. Maybe we scared them off after last week.
What's going on, Dave? There's Steph. Steph, I sent you a invitation. What's going on, Mary Jade? What's up, D? About time. Sorry, we were going over some stuff that we're going to talk about tonight, and going over. Hey, there's Alyssa.
Hey, Alyssa.
I am here.
Yes, Alyssa, I have told your big brother you will be up here around the 21st, and then we're going to go see him.
Hello.
Hey, Steph.
There's Steph.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Hello.
We can hear you, Steph.
All right. I think you're not on speaker. So we're together, very close right now. Smushed up to my ear.
That's Bonnie that's underwater.
Yes. Now that Steph's on, I can mute for a little bit, so I'm not underwater anymore.
All right. Okay. That's the speaker on the new phone. All right. Let me fix this. Let me do this.
Yeah, Bonnie's underwater. She's driving, and apparently she's driving a submarine to work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess.
If the Red October shows up, Bonnie, just call the Dallas. They're there. They're on your back. They got your back, man. Go Dallas. Go Big D.
Dallas has started to really suck, which is really annoying.
I'm talking about a submarine. Okay, you're talking about the football team?
Yes, I'm talking about the football team. They suck.
Okay, yeah. Well, my team sucks. Your team sucks. Apparently, the only team that doesn't suck is the Bears, and I hate the Bears. So there you go. Anyway, I don't really care about football anymore, so.
The Bears.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
Yeah, they suck.
It's funny. As I got a friend who's a big baseball fan from Chicago, and now she's like jumping on the Bears bandwagon, and I'm like, wait a minute. And now she's really mad at me. I'm like, hey, you know what? You can't crap on football all the time, and then suddenly they're doing well, and then go, oh yay, Bears. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. I've been a Packer fan through thick and thin. And right now, it's anorexic. And I know what anorexic is about because it was anorexic for a long, long time. So don't tell me you're suddenly a longtime Bears fan, okay? That's not how it works. You are or you're not. Bandwagon people piss me off. They just do. So, Craig, how you doing?
Hanging in there. Today was leg day.
Yeah. And how'd that go?
It's leg day.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Legs day hurts. Tomorrow's back day.
Yeah.
So back day is not near as bad as leg day.
Yeah.
All right. So for this whatever the fuck your name is, with your no content on your no fucking channel, and your no dick having ass. Let me explain a few things to you little pussy ass. I go to physical therapy daily. Part of my physical therapy is getting dexterity back and hand-eye coordination and learning how to do everything the way I did it before. So for your stupid ass, I have things on the computer that I do. None of your fucking business how much the surgery was, and learn how to spell it first. Surgery has a S-U-R, you fucking 12-year-old. And it's not the first one I've had. Absolutely, I can play Carter without or after. Not a problem. This is how I'm working on hand-eye coordination. Last time I did it with the guitar, which no, I still can't play. So yeah. Pretty much play brain games, which is learning how to reroute the portions of my brain that they actually worked on, and that seems to be working better. And left side still not all that great, but it's getting better. And it hurts like a sumbitch just to pretty much do the physical therapy, but it's just one of them things where you just got to do it. So you can take your feta bullshit and how do you know my mom's elderly? First off, and if I don't have my phone and people are calling and checking on me or texting and checking on me, of course my mother is going to answer them. And she's not texting me about my channel. I told my mother after Bonnie had text to make sure that she kept the channel going. So
who is this person?
it's a nobody.
I want to kick his ass.
It's one of them guys that should have dripped down his mama's leg. So
it's like this, dude. It don't matter.
Oh, that's loud. That's loud. Never mind. I'll turn down.
Okay. It
Craig,
don't matter. It don't matter who the hell's. It don't matter who the hell's texting Craig, calling Craig's phone, who the hell's answering his phone, whether it's him or his mama. It don't matter who the fuck is running his show. It's his channel. You got a problem with it, get the fuck on. We don't need trolls like you on our channel. So either walk or we'll have somebody throw your ass off. Have a good day.
And let me add my 2 cents in. Hey, asshole. You're talking to somebody who's had to also learn how to write and do all those things over again after 2 months not doing that. Never talk to somebody who's been through that. Ever. Okay? Dickwad. You probably have never had anything bad happen to you. And if something bad happened to you, it was probably your bad decision that did it. So why don't you quietly go, fuck yourself? Okay? Twat waffle? There. I'm done.
You're not exposing anything except for your ignorance. It's the only thing you're exposing.
Yeah. It's probably...
And yes, games are extremely good for hand-eye coordination. No, don't worry about blocking him because nobody gives a shit who he is.
This is true. It's true. He's just a douchebag. You know. Anyway, so what else is going on?
Well, today's my birthday.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Craig. Oh my God. I haven't. Oh, Jesus. I wanted to get your stuff out. I'm not done doing everything, and it's going to go out this week. Shit.
Okay. All right. I don't work for Lucasfilm either. Proven liar. Blah 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 blah.
It's
All of the
probably Kadish.
all of these other people here have seen proof of what I do for Lucasfilm, and what I have been doing for Lucasfilm. And I got news for you. You can't make 150 predictions and be right every fucking time
Yep.
without knowing something. So, with that being said,
Yeah, you were right.
you can go fuck yourself.
You were right.
Exactly, I was right.
You were right when they're talking about the trailer just now.
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, that I think the title is right. I think the title is right. Son of Darkness, I think, is right because it harkens back to Palpatine. And JJ's always wanted to connect all of them together. And I think it makes sense. So I don't know if I'm right or not but I think that I think it makes sense on that. So the person who's harassing Craig.
I tell you what, Fetwa, please come to my house. I will give you my address. And the first thing that'll happen is you'll see me limp my fucking ass to the door. The second thing that'll happen is you will see yourself on the ground. The third thing that will happen is you'll see a gun in your face. And the fourth thing that will happen is either A, you'll be arrested, or B, you'll see blackness.
Yep. Dude, here's the deal. You're upset. You're feeling threatened. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're doing this for. But you need to seek help and get a life. Leave Craig alone. He's got enough to deal with. We all do. And frankly,
Because you lies. Bitch, you need to learn how to speak English.
Okay, you know what? This fool is making me look like a perfect speller because he can't spell, he can't do anything right, and I know I screw up a lot in spelling. But damn, we just found the person who beats me out in spelling. Okay, and dude, look, we don't need your bullshit. We don't need your SJW trolling ass here. So why don't you just go to fuck on and find your own crew and hang out with them? Because we don't need or want people like you around us. Okay, everything that we have said on this channel has come true. Everything that we have said, we have proof to back up. We don't have to show any of you where we have our information, who we get it from, or any of that because it's none of your damn business. So go the fuck on. Go kiss Ryan Johnson's ass because you're one of his little groupies. So see ya.
He's a Kathleen Kennedy groupie. Fuck her too, by the way. Dickwad. That bitch, she has no power. Do you honestly think Stephen Schilling would have been hired? Chef. Steve Schiff would have been hired to write the Rogue One prequels. He wrote the script for American Assassin. That was the most politically incorrect movie of the last year, and I loved it. It was based on a book I loved that my favorite author signed for me at a book signing a year, 3 months before he found out he had prostate cancer that he died from a few years later. All right? Yeah, she's not in charge anymore, asshole. Kiss my ass. Kiss our asses.
That's okay. Asshole's out of here.
Good. But he heard me, and that's the thing. There we are, the girls and Craig.
Yeah, here I am surrounded by two women. Neither one of them are Padme, but hey,
Hey, you know what?
I got a blonde and a brunette. So
And you know what? Neither of us are that bad. So stop. All right. I work hard. Okay. Oh man. Um, I'm watching on mute the Clone Wars. It was on for free, and
free costs way too much.
it's actually a good movie. I like the story. Okay.
Yeah,
I
free
don't like.
costs way too much.
Uh, it's actually not bad. I'm not like wanting to go hang myself like it would be if I was watching The Last Jedi or grab one of the rifles out of the locker and shoot TV. And trust me, I would if I had to watch that right now. The one movie you've only seen once when you want to kill the TV set. Last Jedi. There you go. Oh man. Uh so anyway. So
Wait a minute.
what?
Why in the hell would I be paying to have a nurse here every day for no reason?
I don't know because I wanted them to leave when they were around me. The
Um,
guy that delivered oxygen, I was like, I hate you, go away. So I understand. I do.
yeah.
I understand.
I mean, what? A, it costs money, and
Yeah.
B, I don't fucking like it. Hmm.
No, because
And playing
if
Kodor only takes like 3 fingers. Just saying.
yeah,
Yes,
we're building new synapses in your brain, but we take 3 fingers. But the
exactly.
rest of your body has to do this, and this. Naboo looks like Wyoming. I want you to know, by the way. Um, they're playing in the prairies by the mountains, and Anakin got the crap kicked out of him by a giant, really fat, not buffalo. It's large. Is somebody else here?
Yeah, Ron wants an invite, Craig. He never got one.
Ron,
Oh God, please turn your camera off.
please.
Oh God, please turn your camera off. Please, please. Oh God, there's the light. Oh my God.
There's too many.
Ron needs an invite. He said he never got one. That was James that was on the camera.
Yes.
Hi, James.
What's
You're gonna have to turn your volume up, James. I'm gonna have to kick you off.
Yeah, I can't hear you, buddy.
Yep.
Oh, baby Boba Fett is leading Obi-Wan through the clone thing. I really think this was not well thought out, but
What?
uh the whole clone thing where Django wanted somebody and then he's like, clone my brother, and then it's Boba Fett. And it's like anyway. This is about where George Lucas and I would have said, I need to talk to you about this. Why do you want to do this? You know, and then really would have done my political thing to get him and manipulate to make him change his mind because this is stupid. All right. It's still a good movie. Oh, there's the Mandalorian armor.
Can
Okay.
you hear me now?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can. All right.
got you now.
Yep.
There's too many women in here. Damn it.
Well, we had to get some more testosterone up in here. There was way too much estrogen going on.
Well, I'm sorry. I try to be cool like that, and God damn
I'm
it.
playing with your stuff. Don't
I
take
know
it
you are.
personally.
I know.
At least we got the troll off here.
Yeah, that fucker. I can't even see that shit. I hope I get enough
Well,
into it.
I just blocked his shit. He can still hear, and he can still do everything else, but he can't. He can't do anything. I mean, fuck, he couldn't type to begin with, so
He can't spell for shit.
no. And of course, the second tumor that was removed wasn't removed from the brain. It was actually removed from the brain stem. So really, all that did is pretty much kept me in that little dot fucking halo thing to keep me from moving my neck. But it's okay. I don't know. It might have been fucking. It might have been a Jeremy account. I don't know.
I don't understand his.
No, I mean not Jeremy himself. I'm talking about like
one of his.
Well, I mean,
15 clones.
Fuck. It seems like ever since I've been gone, people have just been fucking going at it. So
Yeah, they have.
And you know, I now, I mean, I'm not afraid to speak my mind. Y'all know me. Especially now. I have zero filter now. So
That's the Craig we all know and love, man.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I really have no filter now because I honestly really don't give a fuck. So I mean, it's probably just some little freaking 12 or 14-year-old turd, or it could be somebody that I pissed off on Twitter. There's plenty of those.
I'm surprised you give him any attention at all.
Well, it was only because he kept going and everybody else was really attacking his ass, and he just kept. It doesn't add up, and I kept thinking, motherfucker, get a calculator. I mean, apparently you can't do addition and multiplication and subtraction and geometry and trigonometry and algebra and calculus in your head. So, I mean,
well, you haven't been on much, so I'm sure it's somebody we pissed off.
It's probably somebody y'all pissed off, but you know.
You know what? It's probably somebody who is attached to the SJW. Brian Young, I think that's his name. Whatever, that cabal, who is wandering around the outer darkness looking to harass people. I mean, when you find out that they're losing subscribers and shit, they're pissed off.
Yeah, we pissed off a few people.
Yeah, they are pissed off. I mean,
yeah, well, I didn't have anything to do with anybody pissing anything off. So,
no, you didn't. You never did.
I honestly didn't. I mean, I came on when I felt good, and when I didn't feel good, I didn't come on.
I think that would mostly be me pissing people off because I called a bunch of people out and they didn't like it. So I started that whole thing.
Two pissed off. I counted at least 3 pissed off today.
Hey, DJ.
One pissed off person. Two pissed off persons. Three pissed off persons. Can we go for 4? 4 pissed off persons.
Hoorah!
And then we have Greg Duncan. He's always pissed off. 5 pissed off persons.
What's up, DJ?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, if we're not pissing somebody off, Rebel Alliance is not doing its job that day.
Yeah.
Thank you, DJ. You're right.
Look, I had a close friend of mine that, not close friend, but I've had a guy that I've been building motors for oh god, I don't know, 8 years, and he kept asking me or kept sending a text message wanting to know, or on Messenger wanting to know if his motor was done. I don't know anything about your fucking motor, dude. I've not been there. So I mean, I told him, I said, look, I don't know what motor you're talking about. I haven't been there. Well, I see posts every day. Okay. All right. Look, I have a social media company that posts shit for me. They're called GoDaddy. That's a true story. I'm not posting a fucking thing on Facebook. They've taken over my accounts because in my line of work, people want me to build them a motor, and I don't need them to know that I'm not in the best of. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
I used GoDaddy to build my first website, man.
Yeah. So,
Danica Patrick tried to use GoDaddy to race a car, and that didn't work out good for her.
I use GoDaddy to hide my fake accounts. So on Twitter and on Facebook,
yeah. So they're posting pictures that were done at the beginning of the summer. So they're posting pictures, and it looks as though I'm there, and it looks as though I posed for these pictures, and but I mean, people that know that there's people in the pictures that don't even work there anymore. But they'll post a picture with a thing. I mean, you can obviously tell it's not me posting it because I post some shit and I'm like, "Ooh, wait, look at the fucking horsepower this thing's got." And these people are like, "Have you noticed? We think about your customer service all year round. The gift that keeps on giving." Now, that's not some shit I would post. So,
no, it's not.
I can confirm he would never, ever post that.
No, he would never do that. Ever.
That was brought to my attention today.
He's not that polite or cordial.
I looked at that and I said, "You need to call them and tell them, please do not do that again. Please do not do that again." Yeah. That is not how we speak here. We are a high performance company, and we are not looking for the gift that keeps on giving. If there's a gift that keeps on giving, it's a sub 10-second car or a sub 5-second car in the 8th mile. Horsepower is what keeps on giving. You may wake up tomorrow and be divorced. Your wife may not love you, but guess what? That race car will never stop. That's the kind of shit you need to be posting. Don't be posting no sappy shit out there.
A Twitter poll person, since they were talking about math so much as in the previous troll, but who knows?
Yeah.
Well, I went to that dude's account or his YouTube account, and he has no content, no subscribers, no anything. No, he's not subscribed to anyone.
So your typical fake troll. Cool.
Yeah.
That was always fun.
It was probably Ryan Johnson.
No, if it was Ryan Johnson, he would just well, no, I would say that out loud, but I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. I told myself I'm gonna be nice. I don't know how long I can be nice. All right, so when it comes to episode 9, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little tidbit here, Sean. Because Sean's reviews is just always that son bitch will wait around to the end of an 8-hour freaking stream just for credits, after credits. So I'm going to give you a tidbit that came through an email today. And look, he's like, laugh out loud because this is fucking true. It's true. That somebody's going to wait around for a freaking 8-hour live stream to be over. And he's like, well, what are the ending credits? I'm like, dude, the ending credits is I should do this shit like Mike. And bye. Click. You just click the shit and it's gone. I can't. Me and DJ can never do that if it's just he and I. Dude, we will sit there and just continue to bullshit over and over and over again.
And then we'll get to the fishing and the race car driving.
Oh, yeah.
Guns. And obviously, tits and ass will be mentioned at some point.
Okay, come on.
Daisy Dukes. All right. We'll keep it calm for now, Steph.
Thank you.
I will only say that my woman is going to be in episode 9. Yes, my woman is going to be in. All right, my other woman
Padme?
is going to be in
Padme.
episode 9. Padme.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Pad-
Padme.
Padme.
Jim?
Padme.
All right, so what I got today was a casting call or shooting call for um, a really small scene, or they only sent me part of it. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you which part of it was because like the Palpatine stuff earlier when they had Ewan McDermott, and for this douchebag, he said, "Yeah, I keep saying all this stuff, but I get it from somebody else." Yes, I get it from somebody else at goddamn Lucasfilm, dumbass. Because I announced Palpatine back when everybody was like, "Bull shit,
Yeah.
there's no way Ewan McDermott's gonna be. How in the hell can he?" All right, look, I'm just fucking tell you how it is, and now it's all out in the fucking open. So, and this is months before they decided to do that, but they were already shooting. I have one scene. That's all I have is one scene. I can't tell you. I can't tell you if it's how it relates to the story because the story has been changed.
I'm watching this right now, and there's Padme talking to Anakin. So you just keep going.
Yeah, the story has changed after the rewrites, the reshoots, to this, to that, blah blah blah. So I would say I'm excited over that, but
Hey, you know what? This Son of Darkness relates to Palpatine, and I'm like going, "Oh, really? Really?" If that's the title, then I'm like, that that so-called theory that I heard actually suddenly starts making sense.
there's no way to make this make sense.
Palpatine
There's
wipe
not
the floor for Kylo.
there's not a dark bone in anybody's body.
No,
Now,
there has to be.
well, there's not.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So you kill your father, but you're good? Fuck that fucking shit. You
Well,
don't
just
do
because you're
that.
well, wait a minute. Just because you're spoiled rotten doesn't mean you're evil.
Holy fucking no. No.
Kylo Ren is
JJ?
not evil. He's not a
Yes, he
Sith.
is.
He's not a
Yes,
Sith.
he fucking is.
He couldn't even
You
kill
do
his own
not
mom.
do that.
Throws temper
Oh,
tantrums.
he couldn't kill his mother, but
No,
he could.
he couldn't kill his
But
mother. He couldn't kill Rey.
but he could shove a lightsaber through his father's chest. Fuck that goddamn shit.
Okay, well, look, Han. How do you know Han didn't reach out and hit the lightsaber button? You never saw him from the chest down.
Oh yeah, he wanted to commit suicide. That's Han Solo. The Han
Well,
Solo that we know.
maybe he was trying to help out his son in making a choice.
Oh, that's Han Solo. Do you know how fucking unbelievable that is?
Harrison just didn't want to do it anymore. He didn't want to do it. He was done with
Do
Star
you
Wars.
know how fucking stupid that is? No. Kyle Ron was adopted.
Kyle Ron was adopted.
No, that's what his name is.
Hello,
To
Ron.
me,
I would think that his mom would know if he was adopted.
That's an insult.
yeah, she
Ron.
would. She would because she didn't have kids. And then they found this child and they adopted him. And then after he was like 5 or whatever years old, she got pregnant with Ray. That is what I was told. And
It's a
that is what.
typo, Kylo Ren.
No, it's Kyle Ron, the millennial, mommy loving, daddy hating. I want to kill daddy because he didn't understand me. Thank you, as he kicks his body over the edge of the cliff. Do you know how disgusting that was to me?
Oh, it bothered the shit out of me too, but Harrison didn't want to do it anymore.
Did he? Did
was
he? He thought he was written into the second script. And then Kathleen Kennedy said,
I agree with
No.
Sean here. I agree with Sean.
Nope.
Kylo is not evil. He's just a little bitch.
No. You want to know what? I'm going to hang him by his neck, drag him by my horse for 5 miles with his fucking shirtless his toreador pants on.
Wow, she's wound up. Is it a male horse?
No, it's a mare.
Oh,
Kay.
damn. I was going to say if it was a male horse and, he had to, and the only way he had to hold on was by his teeth, that would be great.
You don't do that. You don't do that. You never do that. What that was so fucking gross and disgusting to me. I have sat through 5 viewings in the theater of Schindler's List and other really disgusting things that humanity has really done. But you don't want to know what? That thing that happened. God, I can't even.
Are you crying?
That?
Are you
yes,
crying?
It pisses me off. It pisses me off. Why would
Wait. Don't cry. There's no crying in Star Wars.
There isn't?
No.
All right, tell the people that were walking out the theater after I walked up going, what the fuck did I just see?
Well, they weren't crying. They were
vomiting.
Yeah.
They were vomiting?
Yeah.
So was I and crying.
How's it sound like somebody's got a damn bug zapper?
I don't know.
That. Right there. Yep.
You know what? I don't even. I mean,
Now, the scene that I have consists of about 8 lines. And I'm not going to tell you who she's doing the scene with because I only said I'd give you one tidbit.
Well, just give us the whole fucking scene so we can figure it out.
Okay,
So
I will give you the whole scene. Like I said, there's only 8 lines to this, so there's 3 people. One person I have never heard of in my entire life. So I honestly don't know who this is. The other lines are Padme and Hayden Christensen. Who's got the crickets? It ain't me, bitches.
It's not me either. I'm watching a movie. Let me turn it down.
It's not me. I was just muted.
It ain't me, mijo.
I'm muted too.
Whoever did that, just fix it.
I fixed it.
Okay. Yeah, it's Hayden Christensen along with her. And it looks like it might be a flashback scene or an additional scene from early on. I don't know. It really doesn't make any sense, but I don't know what the context of the scene is or if it's a vision. I honestly don't know. They're discussing the babies. Which have no name, or at least they don't call them by a name. And to my understanding, he didn't know there were 2. So I thought that he only thought there was just 1.
Yeah.
So this is referring back to talking about the babies, which it could be talking about them having more babies. I don't know. So I don't know if this is something that maybe Hayden is showing Kylo. I don't. It doesn't make any fucking sense. But then again, none of the script scenes have made any sense. Even the Ewan McDermott scene, where the Force ghosts and everything else come in, made absolutely no sense to me. But
the babies wouldn't make no sense either because in the Return of the Jedi, Vader goes, "Oh, you have a sister."
Exactly. Well, they're not speaking of them that way. I think maybe they're talking about having babies because there's no names.
Just children in general.
Um,
Maybe.
so maybe it's a vision that he's showing douchebag Ren. What could have been this and that. I don't know.
It could be Anakin having a force vision of Padme showing some titties.
All right, come on, let's get serious again. No, what? So what? Or so basically, he's showing a force vision. Why would anybody? I guess, my thing is, you don't do what he did to a very important character who is very beloved through the whole series and get away with it. And that's what it sounds like. I'm going to set the fucking theater on fire. I'm going to trash it. I was very positive today when I heard when we were talking about this and Son of Darkness, which is a thing to Palpatine, which makes me think that the flip will be she's the daughter, but he's not. He's the loser, she's not, which would be awesome. And yet, now we've got this, oh, and your grandmother and I, we just, fucking A! He butchered his father like a goddamn dog who didn't do anything to him. God damn it. Where's the justice in that? Oh, we have to pet his ugly black hair, his stringy black hair, rub his elongated nose, his low ears, his ugly little lips, his pointy little chin, and
his 98-inch wide fucking chest.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. No.
Well, I know
what
what to get fucking Steph for Christmas.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do too. I'm gonna get you a Kylo Ren doll with a lightsaber, and I'm gonna get you a life size fucking Han Solo, and this way you can take the lightsaber out of his hand and stick it through Kylo like I did with Darth Vader back there.
No, honestly, I mean, it's like, I don't think they're doing that. I mean, honest to God. Yeah, I know what you've heard, but when I heard that they were doing a 180-degree course correction, I don't see them doing that. I really, really don't. And I remember, God, it was a long time ago. There were a bunch of Raylos harassing Hidalgo on Twitter, and he was like, Kyle Ron's beyond saving. He's beyond saving. And then he just like walked away from the argument. And I'm like, if he's saying that, I know something about this. So I don't know. I mean, there's nothing to save.
I don't like that that title, The Son of Darkness. It sounds like a satanic movie or something.
Sounds like a damn Ozzy album.
Well, it sounds to me like
not very original.
Well, it might not be, but it sounds to me like it's part 1 of 2.
Sean said Kylo's chest is the size of the Great Wall of China. You got to watch out for Swallow Ren. Swallow Ren is like, man, he needs to stay off the way. That's all I know. He needs to stop with that damn protein shake.
Did you guys see the Matt Martin? And if you're listening, Matt, I'm sorry to bring you up. He's part of the story group. I think he actually might be the boss now. But he posted a still from the latest Star Wars comic book, and it's Harrison Ford. It really is. It's Harrison Ford's Han Solo. He's got an axe in his hand, he's chopping wood, and Leia shows up, and she's like, I mean, she's like me, like, wow, he's like, blah blah blah, and she's like, okay, and he's like, and he just, and Matt Martin, the quote was, Ben Swolo, and it was like, you work for Lucasfilm, how the fuck, and that was like my cue to go, holy shit, it was the most
Ben,
awesome. Did you
Ben
see that?
Swallows.
Ben Swallow, Ben Swallow. Been swollen. been too much estrogen. All right. I mean, God. But honestly, he posted that, Matt Martin, and he liked my comments of going, "Sigh, I need to take a shower now." Um, honest to God, it was he 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 posted that still from the comic. And then, and DJD, you saw that because you like that. You saw that. And I was like, oh, God. I just, so yeah, yeah, you know that.
The Mongols are attacking Kylo's chest again.
Kylo's chest could feed a lot of cats.
Jesus.
No, seriously, he's got what he is actually, he is the son of the six the teenage girl that was dancing with in Jabba's palace, right? That's his mama. Okay, so then we figured out. It's so wrong. That's so wrong.
Yeah, so we can look forward to the trailer coming out within the next couple weeks.
Yep.
Spit it out, Junior. Come on.
The only thing I know is so far they've spent 3 weeks. They spent 3 weeks working on a 30-second trailer, not several trailers, just one. And we all know that 3 weeks for 30 seconds worth of footage, when 10 seconds worth of footage is not even going to have any footage in it at all. So really 20 seconds of footage to try and explain what the fuck they're going to actually do to make this cohesive. We all know that that's tough.
What they're doing is they're trying to ignore TLJ. That's what I'm getting out of this. They're acting like it didn't happen.
Well, I mean, look, it doesn't matter how hard I try. There are many, well, not many. There are some nights where I woke up and looked over and said, damn, that did not happen. But it did. And it still haunts me to this day. It doesn't matter how much I never wanted it to happen or how much it did happen or anything else. I still woke up, looked over, and went, no.
No.
Yeah, almost as pathetic as that. I mean, seriously. Yeah, it's just one of them things you can't get out of your mind ever. Oh God! Now, see, now it's in my mind now, and it's hard enough to keep like my train of thought going. It's really hard now that that's in there. I mean, it's not that she was like unattractive or anything else. It was just not my type at all.
I think D Pensac's got a point. The marketing's gonna play the nostalgia angle.
Yeah.
Night, Mara.
They will, like they've done before.
Oh, Skankaho is going to bed. We love you, Skanka.
Yeah.
We love you, Skankaho.
Good night, Skankaho. I can't believe you call yourself that, but good night, Skankaho.
No.
The only
they're
thing
done.
is, the nostalgia is not going to get them anywhere because they got us on that with the first one. They tried to get it on the second one, but when they screwed that up, that was it. Third time, you're out. They're out. They ain't got a
Well,
chance with it.
you know, the first one was when you watch the trailer, it's you hear Maz saying, "Who are you?" We never got that, and Ray says, "I have no idea. I don't know." And then you hear Leia say, uh, "It depends. Everything depends on what you want to do, or whatever that is." And then Han says what he says, and and that was the teaser. And then you say, "Chewie, we're home," in the trailer, and that's what brought people into it. People wanted to see. Here's my thing: let the original trilogy characters do what they do, and hand off the baton to these newbies in a natural way instead of this garbage.
Well, the problem is they got a shortage on six titty space cows now.
Well,
So
so no, you don't understand what I'm saying. You let because how you get people to these movies is to sell Han, Leia, and Luke, and then you introduce Ray, Finn, Poe, or whoever. I mean, whatever you want, and they hand the baton off to these idiots, and they go off on their merry way. No, we have to do what they did. It was unimaginative, uncreative, and it sucked. And now we're all going. We're here where we are right now, and we didn't need to be there because they made every mistake they could have.
So one force, one balance says 9 dead before arrival. Maybe they get it at Blu-ray. I doubt it. I think they're screwed no matter what.
Yep, they are.
And Ola Greg's right. Too late. We saw 8. Not gonna fool us again.
Yeah,
That's
straight
right.
straight streaming.
Yep.
I'm waiting to hear for spoilers. If I hear one thing for fucking Raylo, whatever, I'm done. My friends in Hollywood know it. If you here's the deal. If you play to the people who don't buy the shit, who don't go to the movie over and over again, you're losing, and that's what they're doing. I just went to. I was at Walmart on Sunday. God never make me do that again. Before Christmas, I'm walking through the toy section. Not one Star Wars. No section for Star Wars at all. Nothing. I went from the bikes back to the kids, the little girl stuff, the babies. There's a section for, you're gonna love this, space laser swords. And I know what they were. They were repackaged lightsabers. That's it. Space laser swords. That's it. That was at one Walmart. I'm going to the other one tomorrow just to look. And I know I'm right. They can't sell shit because of what they're doing. Because they didn't do what they were supposed to do in the beginning. Because Star Wars is the first 6 movies in the EU, and that's it. And that's
Either
what
that, Steph, or Ryan Johnson lives near you and bought them all out.
No, he didn't. There isn't.
Well, I know our Walmart has Solo for sale. There's like a stack of them there. Nobody's touching them. They have The Last Jedi. There's a stack of them there. Nobody's touching them. All the Star Wars toys are like stacked up and nobody's touching them. So they're getting nowhere at our Walmart at all.
Well,
Yeah.
at
And
least
we
at least
have-
we know that Kevin Spacey's not around.
We have a super chat from D. Carey. He says straight to TBS.
TBS wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
No,
Probably
when,
not.
they're hitting money with the OT and the prequels. 'Cause
Exactly, man. They've already got the best. They've already got the best ones.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching Attack of the Clones right now. You know, as I'm watching you guys, it's on silent, and Anakin just went out to kick the shit out of the Sand Raiders. So
Oler Greg says KK already sold Nine's rights to TBS. Cheap.
she did. They're like Turner's like, I wouldn't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole.
They're like,
All
we'll
right.
give you the rights. We'll say the rights to 9 if you give us the rights back to 1 through 6.
They
And they're
might
like,
have bought it for a penny.
And TBS would be like, no, we actually want to make money.
yeah. Oh, Anakin sneaking up on the Sand People's huts. He's and there goes a lightsaber, the blue one. And
Paul, I thought the last 5 to 10 minutes of Revenge of the Sith was probably the best of the prequels, period. But then again, I don't hate the prequels. I thought Revenge of the Sith was a great movie. I thought that was probably one of the top 3 lightsaber battles, period. The only thing I didn't like about it was after Anakin was put into the Vader suit and finds out Padme died. It's his big no that he bellowed out. Because it's just not really Vaderish, but it is kind of Anakinish. But I mean, other than that, I thought the very ending of Revenge of the Sith was kick ass, and I thought that left a lot of room for something to be done between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope.
Yep.
He was still Anakin though, so he had to get used to being the big bad guy in that suit.
Yeah, well, you know, he had assumed, well, Vader had assumed him, but there's still part of Anakin. You know what I'm saying? It's that is a very complicated character. God damn it, that is the most complicated character if you think about it. If you really think about it, Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker is a very complicated thing to think about. And watching him talk to his mother as she died, and he is like going through the, oh God, it just, you know, he's closing her eyes. Jesus, you know, this, you can see where it happened. And even after everything he did on Tatooine, he's standing there going, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. I was wrong. I shouldn't have done what I did. He went nuts. He was killing everybody. He killed everybody in that village. I mean, literally, kids, old people, whatever. He went nuts. And this is a very complicated character. And wow. You know? Damn. All right.
We have a super chat from Warren. He says, "Hi, all. Hope you're feeling better, Craig."
Thanks, Warren. They say I am, so I'm gonna go with them. I went today and it sucked. I go back tomorrow is back, and then Wednesday is arms. Thursday is head, which is head and neck. And then of course Friday Friday is hell day again, leg day. So you have to click on, whenever you do the super chat, there are different dots on the top. So you can click, if the first one is a default, the second one is more characters, the third one is more characters. That's why you can only do 50 on that. Yeah, is what it is. I just got to do it and get it over with. So I can not be that weird walking guy with the hand that's not like fully wide open. But that's getting a lot better. I don't know, I don't know. It's just one of them things you got to do, and I don't want to have to do this shit again. This is the third one in 2.5 years.
Jesus.
Yeah. And I've come back from all of them, so I don't see why I can't come back from this one.
Oh, you can.
I mean, I came back great, but a whole lot quicker off the last one. Luckily, it's not like way down. It's not like way down in there. So these are popping up. And these are popping up like towards the surface. So when they go to remove it, they don't really have to like take a big chunk. Yeah. So I mean, if they were deeper in there, it'd be a whole different issue. But now, if we could just keep them from coming back, that'd be great. Which is why they keep me on this medication here to make sure everything's not coming back. But it keeps my immune system down. So, yeah, I probably got the worst immune system there is right now. Yeah, but I'm taking all these tree hugger medicine and all this other shit. I don't know. I guess is what you'd call it. No, they call them, what do they call it? Homeopathic drugs?
Alternative
Holistic.
Alternative medicine.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm taking a bunch of that crap and
If it actually helps, let me know.
I don't.
So I got a quick question here. So with Disney owning Star Wars and TBS having the original 6, who actually gets the money off the original 6?
TBS.
TBS,
Well,
because they already paid the money.
Well, they're making some damn good money because our Walmart is selling out of the original 6.
No.
They're the only ones selling.
No. TV rights.
Oh, so Disney's getting that money too?
Disney gets not any merchandising or anything else is Disney. The only thing that TBS owns is the rights to air 1 through 6, and then to sell the commercials for 1 through 6. They make their money off of advertising, not off of anything else. So so Disney is still Disney still makes the money on that.
Well, that's where they're making their money from Star Wars right now because they're the only ones selling out at our Walmart is the original 6.
Yep.
They have it for like 89 something for the whole set, and that's the only thing. There was only one on the shelf when I walked through and came back through, and it was gone.
Yep.
So that's the only thing they're making money from.
People want that organic thing that Lucas created, and nothing's gonna satisfy that.
Oh hell no! Nothing ever would be able to.
I mean, what Craig talked about, like I said, I'll set the theater on fire. That motherfucker.
You heard it here first, folks. First flaming theater will be Steph.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so she's admitting to premeditated arson already.
Yeah, I am. No, seriously. You know what? The only people that give a shit about that guy are a bunch of pre-tween, teenage, ugly little girls, and fat cat ladies, and fey little boys who are like, Daddy didn't like me, and and Twilight fans who got disenfranchised when the A series stopped. That's it. They're not Star Wars fans. There's a Star Wars fan I know that cares about that character. Not once.
So,
Steph, when you burn the theater, will your face appear on the screen like in Inglorious Bastards right
Yeah.
before you set it on fire?
It will. It will.
so D Pensec has a question. He said, but didn't Iger mention how streaming service will be unable to air the Disney Star Wars material?
Well, they'll be unable to air 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6
Yep.
until TBS's contract is up, or until they offer TBS a shitload of money, and TBS doesn't care.
TBS is flat doing what I would do.
They'll
The
do
big
it. They'll do it out of
middle finger.
spite.
Yeah, they're doing it out of spite. Fuck you. You know, that is exactly what that is. There's Ted Turner riding this buffalo going, up yours. And I hate Ted Turner.
Yeah, like Turner needs the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But Turner has nothing to do with any of that anymore.
he really doesn't. His son does. And his son is like, my father's crazy. I love it. He really said, my father's nuts, but I love him anyway. It's like, yeah, okay. I get it. You know?
Well, I'm sure that everyone heard that. Unfortunately, the score from Solo is not eligible for an Oscar nomination.
Yeah, because they didn't get there in time.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We got a super chat from Toriel.
I'm hoping.
Toriel says, add this port to Padme bot for Craig's birthday.
Woohoo!
It's a $10 super chat.
I'm gonna have to get a hold of John and find out what that website is, so I can take a look at this girl and find out, make sure she's worth all that money. Because if she is, man, I'll video that crap. I mean, she won't know it, but I'll get one of them teddies, that's got the little camera in the eye or something. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
So how old are you now, Craig? 38? 37?
39.
That was close.
I'm 11 years older than you are. God damn it.
I got about 10 years on you, mijo.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Me and you, John.
I got 11. I got 11 years on you.
All right, Ron.
Yeah.
We're the big sisters and brothers here going.
We're the half centuries.
No, we're the big sisters and brothers. We're doing this in the family way. I refuse to do that. God damn it.
but now, Sebastian went ahead and put a disclaimer for the channel. So this channel does not condone burning theaters down, though Disney Star Wars needs the cleansing touch of flame.
Yeah.
I could always
Nice.
burn. I could always do the Kathleen Kennedy thing and burn sage.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to pull up Jeremy. Hey, if you're going to do that, you need to do that on your own channel. You need to own that shit. That has nothing to do with me. You need to own that shit on your own channel.
Yeah, and I do that on my own channel anyways. I
have nothing to do with that at all. So when her theater burns the fuck down, I don't know anything about it.
You got Jeremy's lexicon down pretty damn good there, Craig.
He is so.
Well, that's because he did the same shit to DJ. DJ was like, "No, back the fuck up." I was like, "Oh shit, hang on."
Oh yeah, I was definitely going to spend my 1 minute of time the entire show. I know I had more than that, but damn, I was like, "Let me talk." You wanted me to talk on the show. What the fuck you find me for? You're not going to let me talk. I mean, shit.
Everybody's like, "Why didn't you say more? Why didn't you say more?" Because there were 19 fucking people on the show, and I didn't want to.
Exactly.
I was letting everybody.
Polite.
Yeah, I was letting everybody talk, and then as it came back around to me, I would go ahead and tell you the fucking truth, whether you liked it or not. I'm sorry that you didn't fucking like the truth. Most women don't. Most women don't. I mean, they say they want the truth, but you give them the truth, and then there you go. They don't want it. So.
Exactly, which was like pissing me off. It's like, okay, let me say my fucking one thing I had to say, And even that they tried to cut off, so that's why, I fucking said what I said to him. I was like, shit,
you
dude.
put them in their place that night, DJ.
No, I'm happy they allowed me to, talk at least after I had to fucking tell them to all shut the fuck up, including Jeremy. I was like, damn.
Hey,
Oh, shit.
Lethal Lightning.
Hey, what's up?
Enzo, thank you for the super chat. I'm assuming that goes towards the Padme fund.
I'm pretty sure that's what all the super chats are going for.
But yeah. Calendar yet?
I did go online today looking for calendars. I did find one.
But before we move on from it, I'm just broken the fuck up that the Solo soundtrack isn't gonna get any awards.
Man, let me tell you. I'm just gonna say, I heard the news. I immediately called my agent. I said, please send some tulips over to Disney Lucasfilm and give them my condolences on not getting another participation trophy. I'm so sorry that they didn't get it, because the only score that was any fucking good was in the fucking trailer. The score in the movie sucked freaking ball sacks.
Yep.
Wait, can I say that? I just did.
Yeah, you can.
So yeah, it's a true story though. I mean, look, I didn't have to pay to see the damn movie, and guess what? I get to get in freaking 2 weeks early to see the freaking next one coming out if I want to. I don't want to.
Solo ended up being weak. You never heard of the Millennial Falcon?
Absolutely. You know, they changed.
It's the ship that made the snowflake run in less than 12 virtue signals.
Nice.
I hate the fact that they go through there and they change canon. Like Chewie's life debt to Solo. That's not how he that's not how he got his life debt. And do you honestly think that Han would let the Imperials, first off, give him a last name? All right.
Hell no.
But wait. And do you honestly think he would keep that shit after he left the Imperial Navy?
No, he wouldn't.
Fuck no.
We know what.
You're right. You know what his last name would be? You just said it. Han fuck no.
Which is part of the reason why Leia fell in love with him. I'm not going to take any shit from you. I'm going to do what I want. This is what we're doing. And my mouth, everyone's going, Jesus, God, where did you come from? The Imperial Navy. And I said, fuck you to them. Because they gave me an illegal order and I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't kill a Wookiee. And that's why he left the Imperial Navy. They court-martialed him over that. He set his ID on fire in front of Chewie. Never doing this again. And
they really gloss over his experience as an Imperial officer, if I may interject that, from the EU.
Feel free to speak at any time, Mass. So you're not just sitting in the background. I mean, it's nice to have like people behind you, but every now and then, I don't know what you're touching or if I should like clench or, So yeah, come to the forefront there so we can all keep an eye on you.
Yeah. Just cut people off. I learned how to do that. I had to. It used to be like you quiet. But Dave Pensek said Han talked with Lando about fathers, so he knew of his father. And Lethal Lightning sent a super chat, $2. Do you think Leia would take an Imperial name? No.
Hell no.
Fuck no, she wouldn't.
No, she wouldn't.
She would rather use the fuck no than Solo from the Imperials.
Yeah, of course.
She'd go pop some more pills, smoke another freaking joint, snort another line, and tell them to kiss her ass. Oh, you're talking about Leia. Okay, I thought
Yeah,
you were talking about. I thought you were talking about Carrie Fisher. Okay, all right,
No.
yeah. No, Leia would not do that either.
No, it just, this is just lazy writing. You know what I find funny? Do you remember, oh God, it was the last summer? No, 2 years ago when they're talking about the movie coming out and Bob Iger said, well, we find out that Han Solo's last name isn't really Solo. And Kathleen Kennedy shit herself. Do you remember that? Sorry.
She really shit herself.
No, she freaked out.
I'd like to have that on video.
She freaked out. She was like, no. It really is. And well, I mean, but Bob Iger let that out. He let it out. Go look it up. Seriously, go look it up. He did. And I'm like going, Iger was already screwing with her then. He was screwing with her then. He wanted to ruin her mojo then. And I love it in my Machiavellian admiration for the adversary way. Well done. As you bow. And you get your lightsaber.
So Zoogie says, can't even call it writing, as Doomcock said. They didn't hire writers because writers think. What we have in Disney Star Wars doesn't come from anything involving thought. And Lethal Lightning said, but then again, do you think Luke would do anything like TLJ? Ha,
No.
never in a million fucking years.
Oh,
that's why it's not Luke.
It isn't. And this is why I'm saying TLJ is going to be completely ignored. And this next one, and it's either going to be the longest movie in history or they're making it in 2.
Ron sent a super chat. He says, happy birthday to Luke's clone hand coconut.
Just for you, I'm not going to wipe it off tonight.
Oh, God.
And Toriel said, oh, Lord, they just showed the watered-down commercial for Deadpool. Oh, my God.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah. Okay, so the Deadpool movie that's coming up is not a true Deadpool movie. It is going to be PG-13 for Christmas. It's not Deadpool 3. It is merely something that they're doing for Christmas.
To make more money.
Yeah, don't make me go shoot people.
Speaking of not shooting people, disclaimer, T. Carey says, I believe Craig will burn down the theater with the watered down Deadpool 3.
Yeah. Deadpool 3 is going to be rated R. That's already been, they have already touched on that idea and said they are not going to mess with Deadpool. And they don't need to.
Lethal Lightning says PG-13 Deadpool is like porn with no sex.
Yeah, it is. It's like porn on HBO versus porn on Cinemax.
Okay. And oh God, I'm not gonna tell you.
Deadpool light. It's unleaded Deadpool.
Yeah.
You should be able to hear stuff because she just got a new mic.
So they can hear me?
One person on here, is it I don't even know how to say this name.
Mox Rocks.
Yeah, there you go. Says, hey, Steph, why can I not hear you? Whether here or other channels, you're hard to hear. Bad mic, ?
No. This is a brand new phone, brand new microphone, and it's not me. Okay. Because nobody else has this problem. And this.
What'd you say, Steph?
Blah, blah, blah. Very funny, Ron. So, unless it's my voice and I can't help it, and if you want the explanation for why my voice is the way it is, sit down, pull up a chair, start a fire in the fireplace, grab a mug of mulled wine, ale, or whatever. Is I'm going to tell you a goddamn long story, and you don't want to hear it. So
I
there
got
you
the
go.
marshmallows.
I got the
don't
beer
know.
pyramid.
I don't think marshmallows go with the story.
I'm for me.
We can have s'mores.
Chestnuts roasting on an open
Chestnuts
fire.
roasting on an open fire.
Hey guys, we got another troll.
Oh, goody, another troll.
Tuna time.
Oh wow, somebody that just wow. That's so adult. We've got another 12-year-old that needs to be in bed. Don't you have school tomorrow?
Yeah, I do, but that's beside the point.
So, and that's a very original name, Tuna Time. Wow.
I think I saw that person comment on my channel and I banned them.
Well, at least it's got a good name, Tuna Time. I mean, seriously. I mean, you know, you got Ray's Force Tuna Box. So Tuna Time is yeah, I think we should make a TV show out of that and stream it on Disney.
So should I continue to allow his chats to come through so people can just nail his ass to the wall, or continue to leave him hid?
Oh no, you could just let him keep typing because nobody can see him but you and I.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Tuna times had by all.
Yes, Tuna Times had by all.
That's his name is Tuna Time?
Yeah, that's what his name is, Tuna Time.
That's his name, Tuna Time.
Lethal Lightning says, Tuna looking for a new daddy. I treat you well, good baby.
So
Tuna licking fun.
He's a tranny, so he's having a hard time figuring out if he's a boy or a girl. So he's choosing tuna rather than bullocks. Okay, that's fine. Okay. And a bullock says, well, if you can't figure that out, I can't help you. Okay.
Enzo says, timeshare Tuna Time. These idiotic trolls have no idea what they walk into when they come to this channel. They are idiots.
No, they really don't. They really don't. So, Tuna Time, when did you decide that you couldn't tell you if you were a boy or a girl? You know, I just want to know this for psychological research.
Right. Wait, this is purely for research purposes only. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I mean, I like the new microphone. I can actually hear stuff. I actually have my volume turned down because I have like a pounding fucking headache, but I can actually hear her with my shit turned down. Normally I have to turn it all the way up to hear stuff. So thank you for the new microphone.
Well, it's a brand new phone because on Thanksgiving I dropped my old phone into the sink, and the next day Rudy and I went to the store and got new phones, and he said, which one did you want? And I wanted the X Phone X Max S. So this is the best phone. This is the top line, and we got it for nothing because we got this big discount. And I'm like, cool, I'm happy. You know, it's how we got into Apple. He walked into the house one day and said, we got new phones. I'm like, okay. This AT&T thing, military discount, and we still keep it. And it's turned into a veteran thing. So,
Oler Greg says, "Bring better game, troll people."
Fucking lethal.
Well, all I gotta say is, with all this Tuna Time, instead of Miho, I gotta say meow.
Okay, so see how James can't read the chat. So this is what this little troll is starting to say. The Jews shall take over the world. Your opposition to SJWs is pointless. The Jews will be your overlords. The white race is going down. Dude,
wait. DJ, you fucking Jew. Is this your fucking plan? Is this your fucking plan, you fucking Jew? I'm just asking. Because if you want me to be from fucking, I'll be from the fucking
I'm gonna
Bronx.
make a nice sandwich, big portions,
and
that's
I
all
just
I'm saying.
I you know,
portion.
can I say this? I have Jewish blood. Okay, so you're talking about me too. Okay, great. Yay!
But Sebastian has a comeback to this guy or girl or whoever it is, and that is no, the reptilians are overlords. The human race is going down.
Nice big portions of lizard dick all over the place.
And Oler Greg
That's
said,
wrong.
Oler Greg says vampires already rule the world. Damn, DJ, you done took over the whole world already? Damn.
Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, all right, I'm going to give you all a subject, and then I'm going to let y'all discuss. Female vampires still have their period.
They're female, yes, they do.
Okay. So is this the only time of the month where the husband can?
I know where this is going.
Jesus God Almighty.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Lethal Lightning says, aren't most Jews white anyway?
Yes.
Yes, most Jews are white. They're Ethiopian and African Jews. But
oh, Jesus.
So, Jesus God Almighty. Hey, to the troll. You can hear me.
Oh, my God. So, Lethal Lightning has an answer to your question, Craig. Guess it depends on the age they turned into vampires.
You got that right. There's nothing like having a completely dead fucking egg that just has to get the fuck out because it's just turning rotten as hell. So,
oh God.
What? That's what it is. You got rotten stuff up in your body, and it's just like, oh, I got to spit it out. If I don't spit it, it's like hawking a loogie, but doing it down there. Right.
Yo, dude, tuna time. If you're going to chat in the fucking chat, learn how to fucking spell, dude.
No. He spelled
I thought she was going to end it on learn how to fuck.
Oy vey.
Which he doesn't know either, so.
Well, the thing is I think it was a little verklempt after what we were just talking about. So, because we all know that that's taboo for the Jews. Yeah,
I'm feeling verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's it.
I'm at the point in the Attack of the Clones where they're all at, I think it's Geonosis, when they're in the arena. Oh, God. And there's that rhino thing with the 3 horns.
A triceratops?
Yeah, that triceratops thing.
No, it's called a reek.
And there's that big giant spider, the Ackle.
The Acklay.
Acklay. And there's the lizard thing.
It's a cat thing. It's called a Nexu. N-E-X-U.
Nexu. All right, an Nexu.
Moxrock, just for you, I used the Force and I kicked his ass out.
Thank you.
But now the Jews are reptilians. We were finally on the same page.
You know what? I don't get it. I really, really don't get anti-Semitism and the shit about
you know he's gonna be back with his other account, right? That's
of course.
We do. You know what? We do. DJD, and I could go into my German accent, and I could let me do my Marlene Dietrich thing. Darling, we could understand he would do this, and so we must be prepared for all of that. You understand, right?
So, Craig, I guess Stig's been trying to text in the chat, but it's not showing up.
DJD, did you shadow ban somebody again?
I thought we were. Yeah.
No, I'm not using the phone.
Um,
And I
It would show
just
up if I
recently
did
got
it
on
too,
it.
obviously.
Yeah, we need to get Stig's ass on here.
I want an Ackley. I think they're cool. Honest to God.
What?
I want them to guard my house. An Ackley. I mean, you come near me, I'm going to pun the shit out of you. They're really cool.
I don't think you can train him. Even Obi-Wan had to put that one down once it was. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. Probably not. I think they're just bugs, so you probably couldn't. You know, but they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
I just want a damn walker to get through rush hour traffic.
Where do you live? Why do you have to worry about that? Rush hour traffic.
Northeast Ohio.
Okay.
Cleveland.
Okay. All right. Okay, I get it. But you gotta understand, as I came out of Northern Virginia, which is the worst traffic, and I'm happy to be delayed 20 minutes at the truck stop that we live 5 minutes away from, but the moment you're away from it, we're in the country. Seriously, you don't know I'm near that.
Lethal Lightning says she wants an Ackley. I want a Jaina Solo. Funny how different people's brains work.
Ooh, I'd like a Jaina Solo too.
Yes.
Ziggy says, "I'll tell Jar Jar. Got good news and bad news. Good news, you get to fire RJ. Bad news, you have to grow a pair to fire KK."
I was gonna say Ziggy said something interesting above when we were focusing our attention on Tuna Dick. He said losing money on an IP you paid $4.5 billion for because you're scared of political backlash over losing money. Suck as leader in bad business.
Yeah, that is good.
Yep, it is.
Very good point.
That's very good. It's like, here's the deal. You know what? My contact said he pretty much felt that Iger was prepared to fire Kennedy before the whole Brett Kavanaugh thing happened. The Me Too Brett Kavanaugh thing happened, and then her contract extension with no power happened, and I'm like, God damn it, fire her.
Lethal Lightning.
He would have been better off. Probably the shareholders wouldn't have redone his deal.
Yeah, well, you know what? Show a pair of balls, be an alpha CEO, and do your goddamn job.
I've been saying that from the very beginning.
You guys, Lethal Lightning says, you just leave KK to me, DJ. Knows I got that booty locked down.
Ugh.
DJ don't want to die. That's why he'd never bite into that ass.
And Stig still cannot get his chats to show up here, but they're seeing him from his side. He's seeing him from his side.
Lethal, maybe she'll take her dentures out when she goes downtown.
Jesus God Almighty. No one wants to see that. I'm going to do my voice. We still need diversity in Hollywood. At her award, her award thing the other day, and it's like, fuck you, bitch.
Lethal Lightning says she does as she's told.
No, she doesn't. She does what she wants, and all the fraidy cat boys go, yes, ma'am, unless they're George Lucas and whoever, and they're like, God damn it.
It's funny.
Why did I sell to Disney?
It's funny to hear you all flustered stuff. It's like, heavens to Murgatroyd even.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Oh, all right. We have taken Steph through a myriad of emotions that one, Ray doesn't have. Two, Kristen Stewart doesn't have because that's who taught Ray how to act.
Kristen
And
Stewart, Jesus Christ.
well, I mean, you have cried, you have laughed, you have been angry, you have been happy, you have been sarcastic, and that's a range of emotions that we're not used to having in Star Wars.
I know.
So you're gonna have to stop that shit.
All right, I'm gonna try. But
You just have to pick one and go with it. Me, I just pick assholeness, and I am just assholeness all the time.
Yeah, you know what? Carrie Fisher's my role model in this, so I'm following.
Oh my God!
So,
Well, you have an ass of drugs, so you're just gonna have
I'm
to.
drinking port right now, so.
Okay, well, I mean, you
right.
should be tooting something and shooting something up at the same time. You can never just do one.
I'm not doing that.
It's like potato chips. You can't do just one.
You know what? The only time I ever did anything like that, I tried pot twice, and the one time it didn't do anything to me.
Pat.
The second time, I was like, I can't do this. It was bad. I didn't like it. I have not touched it since, and I won't touch any of it. You know, it's me and alcohol of many kinds, including absinthe, I can handle this. You know, and I had absinthe. A friend of mine had brought it back from Hungary, so it was the real shit. And Rudy was basically like, "You need to go to bed now."
See, I never inhaled. I never had sexual relations with that woman.
Monica Lewinsky.
You know, it's funny.
Not only did I inhale, I made the bong myself. I didn't buy it. The second thing I did is I packed that bitch. The third thing I did is turn the lighter up so I had a good enough flame. I even ran it myself, primed it myself, popped the carb myself, and even cleaned the water out myself. I'm not going to sit here and say that I never inhaled. And what's on her dress is not necessarily semen, but if you turn the black light on, you need to take pictures.
Well, I will say that dude could play the sax, man.
Yeah.
Well, I got a message to James from Stig who cannot get on the chat, so he sent it to me on Messenger. He said, "Well, let James know he needs to clean the Falcon. Some mess on the floor."
Nice.
Fucking sweet. That figures. Oh, I'm sorry, Craig. That's your line.
Yeah.
Story time here.
No, it's not story time like that. No.
Okay.
Absolutely no.
I just hear some swearing in Wookiee that is not really great right now. So Stig, that's your responsibility. You left a mess, and the big furry brown guy is pissed off, and his buddy is gonna come back and say, "Hey, yo, dude, you messed up my ship. You need to clean it."
I told him Chewie needs to clean the damn Falcon. That's his job, man.
So Darth has a question.
Chewie says I didn't do it.
Darth has a question for you, Craig. He says, "Have you seen the Star Wars Theories video revealing Padme had the most midichlorians ever because she was pregnant with the Skywalker twins?"
Well, I did not see a video that Star Wars Theory made on that. However, I am aware that Padme had the most midichlorians of anyone ever in the Star Wars universe, which does include the Eternal Emperor. Because I mean, like I said, like he said, she had Luke and Leia in her at the same time.
Yeah.
So yes, she had the highest midichlorian count ever, which could have been what killed her. She may not have died from a broken heart.
Yeah.
Maybe she died from the fact that midichlorians are kind of like
there's a little teeny tiny
and at
body.
some point earlier, she had
Sorts
Anakin's
of
midichlorians.
bacteria. It's a sort of bacteria, according to George Lucas. Yeah, death by bacteria. There we go.
All right,
Death by, that's it. Death by bacteria.
You sound like a member of Planned Parenthood. Stop it. Children are bacteria. What? All right, there are people that say that. That's what they say. God damn it. Anyway.
I still don't know how I feel about the midichlorians anyway. I mean, the Force went from this mystical energy field to being a waste product of bacteria or something like that. That's how I looked at it in the beginning.
Damn, the trolls are out in groves tonight.
Well, we got another one. Oh, no, it's the same one, just a different account.
Yep. They are out in droves.
Oh, Boba Fett is saying goodbye to Jango Fett.
Oh.
My heart breaks, Nat.
Man,
you know what? What?
These fucking trolls tonight. I tell you, I don't think we've ever had this many in one show.
Yeah, that's because I put my name in the title.
Wow.
True story.
They just
it's
can't.
Probably because they missed you, Craig.
They just can't handle a good show.
I don't.
And apparently, this troll only knows 2 words: shit and fuck.
Oh no, these are the 12-year-olds that are they're using their mama's phone and.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Nice vocabulary.
11:25 tonight. Go to bed, kitties.
Nice vocabulary. Shit and fuck. The only 2 words this person seems to know.
It's way past their bedtime.
I must have this person blocked already because I don't see anybody saying shit and fuck.
Well, you can't see it because it's not being allowed to go through. We're not.
Exactly.
Oh.
We're not showing the comments. I'm reading what they're saying.
The low T is not coming through now. No low T.
Okay, the only thing I got to
not
say
allowed. Only the high T from the wolf milk.
The only thing I got to say. Okay, hold up, guys. The only thing I got to say to this little troll is this: you SJWs want to come at us about being racist, but those words you just used, that is racist. So go the hell on.
Hey, you know what?
Just ignore them.
If you are such a left winger that you have to use race, you're a racist. All right.
Oh wow, what the hell is going on with Stig? He can see what the troll is saying, but yet he can't chat in the chat.
Somebody blocked him.
Who the fuck blocked him, and how do you unblock him?
Stig, your turn to clean up the Falcon.
I'll tell you how you do this, Stig, because it happened to me in my own fucking chat. You'll have to log out of your account and log back in. Seriously, I had to do it in my own chat. I was like, why can I not? why can I not fucking do this shit? It's my own chat.
When did that happen?
One of the last chats I did.
Damn.
True story.
Well, this troll is pathetic.
Trolls
make themselves look stupider than they already are.
Well, that's what their whole point is, to come on and get you to talk about them and just ignore them.
That's because their mom and dad, the only time they do that is, when they're having sex with them. So
here's the deal. They want you to talk about them and about what we're talking about. So the best thing to do is block and go on.
Just ignore it. Don't even talk about it.
No, block. Don't talk about it. Just go on. All right. A friend of mine has an EU original trilogy Facebook page, and I'm an admin. And she had a problem with somebody who was a really bad guy. And she said, I'm going to block him. And I said, no, I will. And he came at me And I have his messages to me. After I banned him, I saved him. I never said a word to him. I was like, "You're gone." Boom. That's what you do. You just let him
Hey,
go.
Barbara.
Be professional.
Is it Bobwa motherfucking Duncan?
Yes, it is.
Bobwa motherfucking Duncan.
Here's Lethal Lightning's answer to that question. Trolls exist because I take their mummies away. Yeah, that's right. I'm your new daddy's by default. Damn, that's a good way to handle their ass.
I kind of like that.
Yep.
I kind of like this.
Whatever happened to that one girl, Craig, from Australia?
Emily?
Emily, yeah. I haven't seen her around.
I haven't either. What did you do to her?
I didn't
What,
know
DJ?
that-
Is she in your basement?
Well, clearly she's in my basement, and she likes the Force Lightning at least once a night. At least once a night.
With all the damn Hondurans.
Why they all have to be Honduran? Why can't they be not Honduran?
They should be.
I think there's more than Hondurans up in that caravan.
6 foot tall.
Checking their IDs, and I think there's a few Mexicans up in there.
Ziggy, thank you for the advice, and I did just that.
I don't know, 6 foot tall Scandinavian blondes, because that's so rare now, and people don't like that anymore. So I'm gonna,
So Stig said he did it and it didn't work, Craig.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to.
I don't know what to do either.
I mean, somebody blocked him.
Is there any way to unblock him if that was the case?
You would have to ask the blocker himself, which DJ has blocked people before. I don't know how he's unblocked them.
I didn't.
Okay, DJ.
All right, to unblock him, pretty much you got to go into Craig's reviews. Okay, the community section. Give me a second. Let me go look at it.
Zoogie says, I love tall women. They can't get mad when I stare right into their tits.
Yeah, we can. Yes, we can, Ziggy. Oh, you have no idea. You know what?
No, you can't. No, you can't.
I can't.
It's like watching a train wreck. I mean, it just has to be done, and it just has to be done. I mean,
until your jaw's grabbed up and forced.
All right, so you go into your creator studio. Well, Craig would have to do this. Go into your creator studio, then community settings under the community tab, and then where it says hidden users, click mark him off if he's been hidden.
All right.
If he hasn't been hidden, then I have no clue how the hell what's going on.
Yeah, I'll look real quick. Let me. I'm in the middle of it.
It must be a Swedish thing.
Damn.
But yeah, I have on purpose not used the phone when watching reviews for you, so I don't accidentally ban anyone for months now.
Dude, he immediately got on, and the next thing you know, bam! I was like, "What in the hell did you just do?"
That was
I want you guys to know that
that was funny that night.
That was.
My dog just crawled up on my lap and said hi. And here he is.
Hello, little doggy.
No, he's not little. In fact,
hello, big dog.
He needs to lose weight. I told my husband we're not feeding him as much as we used to. Go get out of here, Buford. Go lay down.
My dog's too lazy to do any of that. He ain't moved from the same spot in a while.
Check, make sure it's alive.
check his pulse.
Buford, he has really bad hips. He just turned 12 a month ago. But he has the heart of a puppy. And if his hips felt bad, I'd be like literally talking to you with him laying in my face going, I'm talking through golden retriever fur because that's what it would be like. And now he's like laying away from me, thank God.
My
So
dog.
Ola Greg corrected DJ. He said you don't click, you lick.
Or you suck. Yeah, I said that. So write that up.
Oh my!
I mean, you
Oh,
have
watch it. You're gonna send Craig. Craig's gonna have to go to the head again or the bathroom.
the head.
The head's military term.
No, the head's not a military term. The head is a Navy term because that's what they give a lot of.
No.
Oh, that's where all the
That's a
seamen
good
go.
try.
That's where all the seamen go.
Bathrooms where the Padme calendars at.
Men. It's a ship all filled with men. So throw your rubbers overboard. There's no one here but men.
No, that's only on submarines. All ships have females on them now.
I dated a submariner once. I'm not going to say anything about that other than that.
He went back to his boyfriend?
Actually, it was so bad, I'm not sure that's actually not the case. Seriously. I'm like, really? Okay, I'm not going to go there. Oh my God. Stop.
It's like they say, 120 men go down, 60 couples come back up.
Damn.
And you wonder why I married a Marine.
Ron knows his seaman.
Marines are Department of the Navy, so it's still
they are,
Navy.
but they're the manly man part of it.
The manly man, whatever.
Yeah.
I can show you some non-manly Marines.
Unless they're Navy SEALs. And I know some Navy SEALs because I dated one too. I know some SEALs.
Wow, you have been around the military. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, she only likes the special forces.
Also, thanks for all the likes we've gotten in the past couple of minutes. Everybody, we've gone from like 23 to 32 in like half an hour.
Yeah. It's funny. Anyway, I'll just.
Anywho,
I'm doing a walk back to my past and saying I didn't do this.
Oh, burn! Stig says Ron goes down longer than a submarine.
Damn.
I do, and she loves it every time I do it.
Damn.
I thought Kathleen did like it, but
And then she told you no.
Well, I mean, I last time I talked
you're the one
with her,
with the Disney Insider.
right? I'm not the one inside. I'm not the one that's inside Disney.
You're inside KK.
Moxrock says, "Does anyone know if the guys who did Game of Thrones are Star Wars fans?"
Absolutely, they have been playing the game since the games come out. They're huge Star Wars fans.
Yeah, Disney's gonna castrate them.
What about Stephen Schiff?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say Seagal.
No, the guy that came from The Americans.
Oh God,
that guy.
Yeah, but I still thought you were going to say Steven Seagal.
No, what I know.
He like a cop now or some shit.
He's living in Russia now. What are you talking about?
Steven Skull, yeah, he is, but
he's living in Russia. He's big,
we
fat
have
now.
we have
Wait a minute. Did you just fucking really? Are you really calling somebody big and fat?
Yeah.
Seriously?
big
Yeah,
and
he
fat.
is.
Yeah,
He's huge.
he is huge.
He's huge now.
Uh,
He could still probably kick all our asses, but he's still big and huge.
He is. He is.
I'm just saying, pot calling the kettle black.
It's not like Dolph Lundgren.
John
Dolph
was
Lundgren
telling me.
could kill all of us.
John was telling me he was going to weave. He was going to weave his ass hairs earlier, and I told him he needed to take lessons from Ron.
He was gonna braid them.
Ew.
He said he was gonna braid them.
That's
So
I
I told him he should take
I don't.
from Ron.
That's nasty.
Mike Stanmore says, Craig, good to hear you up and around again, mate.
I think James gets his shit from sniffing his dog's ass all the time.
Absolutely, man.
Don't be getting excited about my dog again. Man.
It's nice to be not. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, you know what I mean.
That one out there.
Up and around?
Well, I'm not really up and around, but
chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing videos.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with
all
that.
Good stuff. Being online.
Yeah.
Being about stuff and about life.
Me getting to be an asshole for just because I can.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah. We love our asshole.
Well, at least they were able to shove it back up in you. I mean, take Johnny Depp to where they shoved yours back up in. Maybe he can get his put back in too.
My God, dude, that's so much got AIDS. I ain't kidding. He got AIDS.
Some bitch is AIDS. He's probably patient 0.
Frank says we are glad that Craig, aka Craig, is on. So nice to hear you, sir.
Yes, it's nice to hear. Bonnie, read your comment.
Buford.
I pick certain ones and just read them.
Buford.
There we go.
Oh, that is so mean, Admiral Akbar. Stig and the Falcon goes into light speed. You're next, Bonnie. That's fucking mean. You don't really want to get rid of me, do you?
No, he wants story time.
When Bonnie talks, she still misspells.
Oh, whatever, Ron. But at least I'm the trendsetter.
You're a trendsetter.
Deep in sex, great to have everyone here tonight, especially the birthday boy himself, Craig.
And I was just like happy I made another one. So it's amazing how you like look back on things that you used to like get upset about. You know, that shit means absolutely nothing. I mean, seriously, that shit really means absolutely nothing. Now that you look back on it, which is why I don't understand all of the hostility and everything else. It's just, you know, people are people, and
life's too short, man.
Exactly. I mean, it's not worth it.
I lost my brother. He was only 4 years older than me. He was 50 when I lost him. You know, so it's too short.
Did you look in the front yard?
That's not even funny, man.
Well, that's why you laughed. See, I lost my dad when I was 20. And
I lost my dad when I was 25.
I lost my best friend. Well, I've lost 5 friends in the past year. Yeah, but I'm the one still going. So,
hey, man. Well, we're here for you. I'm glad you're going strong.
Eric says, great to hear you again, Craig. Welcome home.
Yes, home. It's been nice. I mean, it really has. It has been nice.
Super chat from Lethal Lightning. I don't know I didn't know it was your birthday. Happy birthday. Here, put this toward whatever you want. $5 super chat. There's $5 more toward the Padme hooker.
Woohoo!
You know what, guys?
The problem is he's only going to be able to afford DJ dressed up as Padme.
All right, I'm going to say this.
This is correct.
All right,
Sexy Padme Palpatine.
I want the floor.
Yeah, you know you like it, Craig.
I want the floor.
You want the floor, or you wipe the floor?
Yes, I do. I want.
Apparently, Steph wants to be on the floor in this situation.
She's like, I want the fucking floor.
She wiped the floor of Falcon.
Likes Padme, and there's Las Vegas.
Calm down, Ron.
And we can find somehow to do this. All right. How can we not find some girl, some person who could do Padme? All right, I'm just saying this, and we pay for it.
I'm sure you can find shit like that in Vegas.
In Vegas? Oh, I'm absolutely positive you can find it like that in Vegas.
All right. Let's think about this. I'm not saying fund it right away, but let's talk about it. All right, my dog just got excited. No, you're just staring at me. I'm like,
no wonder his hips are always hurting.
Yeah, no, you guys should be excited.
We never needed to know that. Thank you, Steph.
Okay.
You're welcome. No, it was the sound of my voice, and you guys should be excited that a girl is saying, "Hey, why don't we figure out how to do this?"
Oh, I'm sure we could. But
what we need is a Rebel Alliance convention in Vegas.
Yeah. OG said we hired birthday trolls for Craig. And then Ryan and Craig Johnson, everyone is welcome to our wedding. He's going to let me suck off Mike Zero every once in a while. Wow.
This is what you do.
No.
And then he says he wants to suck Mike Zero's dick.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus God Almighty!
Today we go over Star Wars and me getting blowjobs.
This is what you do in Vegas. You get Craig to Vegas. You find the Padme look-alike, dress her up all sexy. You let Craig see her, but then he's got to be blindfolded, and then you replace Padme with a KK look-alike.
Good night, Mr. Pete.
That's bad.
Mr. Pete.
You are literally Hitler. Stop it.
We throw a party in Vegas and beverages are required.
Super chat for you guys. We have a super chat from Mr. Pete. I need to get my Z's. Happy birthday. Bye, y'all.
See you later, Mr. Pete.
Yeah. Good night, Mr. Pete.
Good night, Mr. Pete.
Lethal Lightning says, guess I'm heading to Vegas then.
Thanks for the birthday wishes, Mr. Pete.
Oh God! You know what?
Oh my God!
All we need is the fun times had by all by DJ.
I'm serious. We should all.
Wow!
Fun times.
So
we should all be up in Vegas.
So our Ryan and Craig Johnson seems to be another troll.
I don't think so.
There's no content on his channel. No subs either.
Yeah, but he's aware of Mike.
Oh, okay. And he knows your full name.
Okay.
Wow.
Now entering the Twilight Zone.
It really depends on which round head you want to rub.
Craig, Lascivious, Johnson. I don't know what. Okay.
Well, I his name is Ryan Craig Johnson, so that's his real name, Ryan Craig Johnson.
Oh
Poor
God.
Craig.
Did you not know
Poor
that?
Craig.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, his middle name is Craig, so his real name is Ryan Craig Johnson.
I'm so sorry for you,
So
Craig.
does that mean you're Craig Ryan, John?
Means it's gonna shit out of Last Jedi.
Revenge of the Sith. All right, I'm talking to my TV right now.
It would be
Oh,
Mike Zero's first blowjob. You talking about giving or receiving? I'm just
Probably
kidding.
both.
It's a joke.
Probably both.
It's a joke. It's a joke. We all know that he's done it before.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
I meant never mind.
All right,
Who's done it before, Mike?
No. Yeah, Mike. Zero.
Yeah, to himself.
Well,
oh,
if I
God.
could do it
I
to
would
myself,
not be surprised if you could do that.
if I could do it to myself, I wouldn't even go to work. I wouldn't. You'd never see me. No.
Okay, OG, enough with the trolls. You need to fire them now. You hired him for the birthday. You fire him.
I'm laughing so hard right now. I can't even stop.
Oh, God.
Her stomach's killing her.
Oh, my God.
Are you all right,
She's
Steph?
gonna have to give a birth to the Last Jedi here in a minute.
No, I'm not. My dog is laying here going, I don't know any of you. Fuck all of you. Fuck you. You know, he's sleeping. You know, it's just, oh my God, this is too funny. You know, it's too funny. You can't even talk. You don't know why you're laughing. I'm at that place right now.
Nice one, OG. Nice one.
Oh God. Okay, I'm back to Earth. Or
OG. OG says they are out of control. That was a good one.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Beginning of Revenge of the Sith. My dog is like, I'm not going out for the rest of the night until about this movie's halfway over. Yeah. Okay.
Zugi just compared a porn plot to being better than TLJ.
Okay. Yeah, that is.
He's got a point. It definitely is.
Literally.
Well, when you hear that from other sources than Mike Zero, that it's a 180 course correction, it's like, yeah, you think when you're looking at. I walked through Walmart yesterday through toy section because I was serious about looking for anything Star Wars. I saw a pack of bubblegum with Rey. That's it. Nothing. But I did find a
Is it tuna flavored bubble gum?
Probably.
I just had deja vu. I could have swore Stephanie said she was walking in Walmart already, but
yeah, but I did find a small rack of laser swords that look like lightsabers, and they were advertised as laser swords, and I'm like, okay. So we're marketing lightsabers as laser swords right now because we can't sell lightsabers. Star Wars. That's what's going on. There was not one Star Wars figure, a rack of anything at that Walmart. I'm going to the other one tomorrow to make sure. in my area in central Pennsylvania, there's nothing. Nothing. That's how bad it is.
Just as a reminder for all you ladies out there, I have female leggings that says Lord Revan boycotts 9. Just saying, just throwing it out there. Our Lord Revan says boycott 9. It's on female leggings.
Okay.
Well, I mean, female
Are you
leggings.
planning on wearing them? I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. But
all right, come on, Craig. You're gonna wear it for the team, right?
Well, you'll never guess where the V is.
I don't want to. Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, I just. Oh God.
Well, I'm just saying. Just saying. The leggings are pretty awesome. The FNN staff stuff is up. The Revan staff is the Lord Revan stuff is up. The Revan Kiss stuff is up.
They come complete with the force power vagina.
The opening crawl is still up, which I'm surprised they have not made me take that down. Of course, Craig 316 is still up. TK's Do It Best is still up. The Rebel Alliance is still up. Vader Over Ben is still up. So this is good. So far, they haven't like crushed my hopes and dreams and spirits and everything else. So
good.
Yeah.
Good. Excuse me. Good.
Yeah, I love the Revan Kiss stuff. It's great. Oh, I do have compression socks as well. Lord Revan compression socks.
FYI, you probably should be wearing those.
I'm wearing my Nike Dry Fits.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they're tighter than, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they're tighter than Ron's ass, but I mean, Jesus, man, it's just like everybody just fell into that thing.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, I think he sat on Mike one day and just took him all the way up to the shoulders. It was, yeah. I know.
Man, what's this fascination with my ass you have? You haven't even never seen it.
Well,
I guess you've been dreaming a lot, haven't you?
I don't have to look up a bull's ass to know the steak's good either. So,
well, now you saying my ass is good?
All I got to do is ask the butcher.
Jesus God Almighty. Okay.
Ever since you taught John how to braid his butt hairs, man.
Look,
I remember that.
I taught Ron how to braid his chest hair, his back hair, his underarm hair, his belly button lint ball that he keeps beside his bed at night.
God.
My belly button lint ball.
You,
dude, that lint ball is about the size of a freaking basketball right now, and I told him when it gets to be about the size of like a beach ball, yeah, we're gonna call Ripley's, believe it or not, because it is a true lint ball. That's
talking about. I'm sending it to you for your birthday.
It is all belly button lint. So
special delivery.
Yeah.
Special delivery. Yeah, it's gonna have Revan written on it.
All right, guys.
Night,
You can do that with earwax.
Oh.
Well, there's plenty of that in James' ears.
Got exactly the reaction out of stuff I hoped.
So, we took the pictures with the Revan costume on before I had to take it off, and it was the quickest approval I've gotten. Period. Seriously. Quickest 501st approval I've ever gotten.
Cool.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Yeah, they were all like, holy crap, that's got to be the best looking one of them I've ever seen. I said, well, I appreciate it.
Well, Revan is like the precursor to Darth Vader. You know.
Revan is the best story. Period. And I love Darth Vader, but I mean, Revan's story is he knew he had to go to the dark side in order to beat the dark side. So
I'm watching Vader right now. They turned over to Revenge of the Sith,
I like Revenge of the Sith,
which is the best of the prequels. I have to say this: Hayden Christensen was better than people thought he was. The more I watch this film, the more I like him. The more I get what George Lucas was trying to do. And God damn the people who hated this and don't give it a chance.
Well, I got news for you. I can watch those over and over and over again. I can't watch The Last Jedi more than once.
I can't watch The Last Jedi. I've only seen it once. I will never see it again. I don't care anything else. And you want to know what it did? It ruined The Force Awakens. Harrison Ford, you ruined that for me. For me. You know, fuck you, Ryan Johnson.
So, D. Penzek has a question. He says, is it true that Lucas
Burp.
Somebody burped? What was that?
That
I don't know.
was
But,
Sorry.
D. Penzek wanted to know if before Disney was going to buy the film, if George Lucas had thought about the Revan film.
Oh, George Lucas, now for years and years and years, now this is before Disney. George Lucas's favorite story is the Revan story. This is absolutely true. George Lucas's favorite story is the Revan story. He's wanted to do it forever.
What the hell is that?
It's not me.
Not me either.
DJ must have just bit a cat or something.
DJ,
No, I'm
come on
muted.
in.
The cat's trying to get away.
Yeah, but seriously, George Lucas, that is George Lucas's favorite story. Is the story of Revan, and he's never got to tell that story.
I believe it.
And honestly, I mean, if you actually learn the story from beginning to end, it is a badass story. I mean, lots of twists in it. You know, you feel good, you feel bad. You know, it brings out a lot of emotion. Which this Friday, I'll be on the EU show. Me, Soul Assassin, me. I would definitely play Revan. But this Friday I'll be on Let's Talk Star Wars channel doing the EU, and I'm going to be giving everybody a comprehensive from start to finish on Revan. This time, not on medication, but I'll be giving you the entire story on. You can either call him Darth Revan, or Lord Revan. But he started off with the Revan Kissed himself. So he started off with Revan Kissed, and then he went to Lord Revan, then he went to Darth Revan. You know, it's going to be a good one this Friday night. I'm going to give you all the information. You know, everything. Which Revan is my favorite male character. Of course, you know, there are plenty of good characters that I really do like. Most are on the dark side, but, you know, hey, is what it is.
You know, it's really funny after watching, and I've gone through right now and tonight through the prequels, and I really like Anakin. I really, really do. And he's going to kill Dooku right now. And if you're looking at it, he's got the dark and light side in his hands with the lightsabers. He's the balance of the Force. And if you look at the scene right there, where he's got the lightsabers crossed, that is the point of the trilogy. And it's amazing.
Do it.
That's it. Do it. Do it.
Also,
do it now.
Also, when you compare that Anakin to Episode 2, who's very less emotionally controlled. By the time you get to 3, Anakin's gotten quite a bit of that emotional control back, even though he's still technically trying to be turned.
Yeah. And he's got the sweat in his face and his hair's in his face. And he's looking at Palpatine, and he's not quite there yet.
And, yeah, because he says when Obi-Wan's there, Palpatine says, leave him. He goes, his fate will be the same as ours.
And there is a line in the book that was cut out where Dooku turns to Palpatine and reveals the whole shebang and says, you promised me amnesty to try and save his own life.
Yeah. And Palpatine is like, I got a better deal. This kid's stronger. Bye. You know, that's what that is about. And then when Yoda says, you trust too much in your apprentice. And in the end, Yoda was right. You trust too much in your apprentice. Eventually he'll turn on you. And he did. And that's, you know, that's the great thing about Lucas's writing, is despite the pitfalls and all the bullshit that people complain about, there's a story there. And it goes on and on and on until the end of episode 6, where everyone's gathered together, the victors, good versus evil, good wins. And then we're left with Disney bought us and now we all suck again. You know? Oh, God.
Such powers can't be achieved by a Jedi.
Yeah.
Something stuck with me all these years when right before Lucas started the trilogy, the prequel trilogy, there was an interview in 1998. I can't remember the film magazine. His biggest quote in that interview was, my job is not to entertain people. My job is to tell a story.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guarantee you Disney has never once considered it that way. Not goddamn one time.
They haven't, because if they entertained us, we would already know who Rey was, who Kylo Ren was, what the whole thing was going to be, and there would be a conflagration at the end of episode 3, and everything would be tied together. All 3 trilogies would be tied together, and at the end, it would be a happy, you know, and then you go, okay, it's unhappy, because you know it's going to go on, but it's going to be ended, all right, for us. I mean,
and we would have Stig leaving a pile of shit on the aluminum Falcon.
God damn it, Stig. You know what, Stig? Here's my thing. I'm gonna go get the Wookiee, and he's gonna be really pissed off because he didn't do it. You did it, and it's not his job to clean it.
Let the Wookiee win.
Yes.
Young Swede, only now at the end do you understand.
All right, did I do that right? I don't think it was. Well, whatever. You guys are all being quiet now, so probably not really that good.
D-Pensec hit it right on the head. They don't respect the source material.
They don't.
I don't think they even looked at the source material. When Disney got a hold of it, it was cash grab, Darth Vader, you know, just whoever they could think of off the top of their heads. And that's how this incompetent team of people got hired to make these films.
Yep, and that's right. And,
after Rogue One, everything went to shit.
Yep. Rogue One was, it's really funny. I had a big argument with somebody on Facebook, and they're like, you liked Rogue One? It's like, yeah, because it's actually quite accurate to what was actually happening in the Star Wars universe at the time. And you can't deny that the Vader at the end. I stopped that part in the movie for my husband because I don't even want to see any of this anymore. Like, you have to see this. So you watched it to the end, to the very end, where Leia gets this, the RTD, whatever she put in this RTD2, and he was like, "That's actually really good." And he is the most cynical human being you've ever met in your life. I mean, everything's bad. He plans for everything to be bad, and then when it's good, it's a surprise. He's an officer in the military. That's how they live their lives. And God damn it. When Vader ignites his lightsaber, that's so cool. That's so cool. It's like, holy crap. That's awesome.
A previous draft of the leaked script supposedly had that the stars of the film that were on the rebel side in that room when Vader lit his lightsaber. He was like going to cut them all down at once.
I heard that. And
the dude that says I'm one with the force is with me, he was supposed to like start breathing heavy and say he's here.
Yeah. That actually would have been really cool too.
Rogue One is Lucas's favorite new movie until the Game of Thrones trilogy.
Yeah.
I guarantee he'll switch allegiance.
Yeah, Rogue One. Yeah, Rogue One was that was you could see his fingerprints all over that. This makes me hate Kathy Kennedy more. That fucking bitch.
I think you should go to her house and do the Three Stooges thing and poke her in the eyes.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Wah, wah, wah.
No, I just tell her, Kathy, you're a cunt.
Oh.
I hate you.
Ooh, with the C word.
Yeah,
See
I
you
got
next
the C word.
Tuesday.
Yeah, like that's a surprise to her from Star Wars fans. They hate her. It's like, you know what? No, I don't even need to be around you. I don't know why she's well liked in movie circle. I really don't.
I don't think she's liked. I think people are just afraid to say anything against her because they're afraid of getting slapped with being misogynistic.
I think you're right, Bonnie. I think you're right.
This includes other women around her.
I'm misogynistic. Yeah.
So am I, because I can't stand the bitch.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, such fire.
Yeah.
Yep. She puts the hoe in hoe.
Yeah, she does. She's, it's just, oh, Jesus, God, that.
She puts the itch in bitch.
Just need to turn her into a damn ghost.
She puts the cunt in country music.
Yeah. Well done. No, she's one of those women who's on the cusp of being 70 years old. They grew up in the era of burning their bras and being independent, but they're really not, because everything she's got is because she was married to a man who did more than she ever did, and she's wearing what he did on her sleeve, saying, I did this, and no, she didn't. And we all have to live with it. It's like, you know what? Hey, no, you didn't. I have friends who've done that. I have friends who got married, who have a lot of children who stayed home, who've done a lot more than she's done. Your point? Kathy? She's a loser. She's borrowing her husband's wings to be something she's not.
The problem with Crazy KK is her and women like her are giving a bad name to other women on this planet.
Yes, they are.
The ones
No.
who actually do something for a real living and take care of things the way they should, they make them look bad.
Yeah. Well, my two heroes in like popular things are Margaret Thatcher. Ooh, liberals, shoot yourselves in the heads right now. I said Margaret Thatcher.
They
And
would have to
Golda
have guns in order to do that.
Yeah, and Golda Meir. Golda Meir went to Israel from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Who in your ear? What?
Golda Meir.
Okay, got
She was
it.
the prime minister of Israel during some of the hardest parts of that country's existence, and she was there from long before that country existed in modern times to the moment in 1947. Harry Truman forced the UN to say, "Yeah, there's an Israel," and it was, yeah. So yeah, she was a badass bitch. And Margaret Thatcher's a badass bitch. And, whatever. I don't care anymore. It's like you women, that scream about men and yet you use men to get to where you get to. Kathy Kennedy, la la la, bite me. Because Margaret Thatcher didn't do that. Golda Meir didn't do that. You know,
I like
Fuck off.
OG. I like OG's statement. KK is an octopus hanging on with all 8 tentacles, grabbing onto everything they can.
Yeah, they are. They are. They are. She's,
It's because she's a reptilian.
yeah.
Well, the thing is it's her and women like her that are causing women that really want to do something with their life and work not to be able to get jobs because they make things miserable for everybody that they work for, and they take over and shit. So men don't want to hire women like that because they're afraid of what'll happen if they do. So
Yeah,
they're
and that's
definitely
right.
screwing women over rather than helping them.
That's right. And Bonnie's right there. There were a lot of women and in the 80s and 90s that actually led studios. Dawn Steele. Google it. Dawn Steele. She led a studio. She made a difference. And yet, Kathy Kennedy is like the first woman who ever did that. Fuck that shit. No, she wasn't. Dawn Steele was before her. There were other women before her. But somehow Kathy Kennedy is the vanguard. That is not right. That is wrong. No. And I have friends in Hollywood that hate that she's taking that spot because they know who did. Friends who worked for Steven Spielberg who are like, Kennedy was nowhere involved in any of the stuff that happened.
Well, folks.
How are you holding up, Craig?
Mm. My head hurts.
Yeah.
Well,
I got to
folks,
get going because I got to go to work tomorrow. So
I got to work in the
If you want
morning.
to call it a night already, to get that one.
Yeah, we can call it a night if you want to, Craig.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to finish watching this movie.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Craig.
happy
I hope
birthday,
you had a
Craig.
good birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Oh
Happy
yeah,
birthday.
it was awesome.
You think you're going to be up to Thursday night, or you just want to let me know and I'll let everybody else know?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
All right, cool.
So, guys, keep an eye out on Twitter and Facebook. If we're going to have a show Thursday, I will let you all know there.
Craig, just get some sleep, man, and just get some rest and do your work.
Yeah, don't be looking at them Padme calendars, man.
I looked at it today. I will have to look more into the whole Padme Las Vegas deal.
Warren sent you a super chat. He said good night, all.
Good night, Warren. Thanks for stopping by.
So the Padme hooker fun is still adding on.
I think it's a hilarious idea. And I think we could do it.
I'm sure I could do it. Oh, you're okay. Yeah, all right. I see where you're coming from. Okay.
You know where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I'd be like, here's some money, go with God.
Hey, y'all could play the whole entire World Series of Poker, and I could still be upstairs.
Lethal Lightning wants to know how much the Padme hooker is. What did John say last week? John gave us the price on last week's show.
I don't.
The one before this. So if you go listen to it, it'll tell us. I think it was like 24 something. But I can't remember. I'm not good with numbers, so.
Damn.
I don't even want to know.
Greg Duncan done said Rotten Hill.
He talking to the trolls.
There's no troll up there.
He said Rotten Hell Troll Girl. Whoever the hell he's talking to.
Good thing he's on our side.
Yep.
Good night, all.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Love you all.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Later.